Hi, I'm an Australian living here in Belarus, and I'm going to share with you 3 differences between Australian and Belarusian cultures. First of all, Belarusians are a little bit more formal and polite with the way they do things. You must say "Здравствуйте." You can't just say "Привет" to someone you don't know. You must say "До свидания." You can't just say "Paka paka" to somebody you don't know. Whereas in Australia, we're kind of more laid back. You can say, you don't have to say hello, like "Здравствуйте." You can say hi, hey, g'day, how are you? All these kind of variants. So we're much more relaxed with how we do things. We're very informal. And also goodbye, you wouldn't say goodbye. It sounds really weird in Australian culture. So we would say like see ya, bye, see you later, nice meeting you, ciao, catch ya. Like if you're friends, like catch ya, like short for catch you later. So we have all these kind of abbreviations going on, and we're very lazy with our language. So, and I think I'm just talking about language now, obviously, but the formality and informality of the two cultures are really clear by the way everything that happens here. So this is one difference here. I've adjusted and I've become more polite here, more formal. I always say "Здравствуйте," even if I've met the person 100 times. I always say "До свидания." Спасибо, спасибо большое. I understand what these things mean here, so I've kind of blended in a little bit. I've become more formal with the way I do things. And this also flows on to presentation. Now, it was funny, the other day or 2 months ago, I went to India and I met several of my friends from Melbourne, and they show up and they've all got like half beards, like just kind of this much beard, overgrown hair, kind of just average clothes. I'm just like, oh wow, I forgot what Australians are like. I forgot that we're so informal about our appearance. Now, not all the time, right? We can dress properly, but the average Aussie isn't too stressed about what they wear. This is kind of the culture. Again, it comes back to that informality, that kind of relaxed nature that we have. And this also flows through to our culture, how we interact, how we behave. And I was like, oh wow, I forgot this. I'm looking at 3 guys that have all kind of got like just half beards, and when I say half beard, I mean just like half grown, kind of beard. And just kind of long scruffy hair, and not too scruffy, but you know what I mean. They didn't maybe comb their hair that day, for example. Where here in Belarus, people present themselves really, really well. People dress well. Guys are clean shaven. If they have a beard, it's usually really well trimmed and maintained. I've mentioned the fade haircut thing here. So many guys have fresh fade haircuts. It seems daily they get these done. So there's a real difference there in terms of how the two cultures present themselves in public, and how that's valued between the two cultures. I think this is really an obvious thing that you'll see pretty quickly when you're here. Finally is a difference in hobbies. So in Belarus, I'm seeing that a lot of people here do very structured things. So maybe a dance lesson, maybe singing lessons, maybe language lessons, but things are kind of formal and you do them in a structured way. You learn how to do them properly. There's a real sense of there's a correct way to do things, and I want to learn the correct way to do it. And then anyone who has this kind of knowledge has a lot of respect here. They have this kind of term, or the word that's used a lot, master, which obviously translates to master, that you're the master of something. So you might be a nail master or a something master, right? So you have this term master in Russian language. This is used here a lot. Whereas in Australia, we take lessons, maybe, but not what they do here. We tend to be less formal. In fact, our hobbies, I'd say on average, tend to revolve a lot around sport and sporting clubs, suburban sporting clubs, and socialising through these, participating in society through these sporting clubs. Not everybody, but on average, we have a lot more of that than Belarusians do. Belarusians are more your kind of fine culture. You might learn ballet, whatever it is, but it's more of a fine culture kind of thing compared to us that's, not so fine culture. Australia's definitely not fine culture. We're like the opposite to fine culture. We really are. I'm trying not to sledge Australia. I'm trying not to sledge Belarus, but the difference is quite amusing to see how they're done in both countries. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these insights. If you're a Belarusian or an Australian and you have some thoughts about what I've just said, or maybe you want to add something extra, or you want to compare your culture to Belarus or Australian culture, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. You probably know me by now. I've made a lot of videos about living here in Belarus, and I'm a big fan of the culture here and of the people here. I really like them a lot, and I hope that you can Enjoy my video collection. If you do enjoy them as well, please do consider subscribing to my channel.